Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my bathroom. This is not a bathroom tour. This is me doing my hair on this lovely Friday. How are we doing, my friends? I'm doing okay. I am making myself lunch, or about to make myself lunch. I'm letting the toaster oven heat up so I can make myself a little chicken sandwich. Fuel for my workout in a couple of hours. I'm doing my hair because my routine for my hair, if anyone was curious, is I wash my hair on Sundays and Thursday nights, and then I style my hair when I wake up in the morning. I don't blow dry it because I'm lazy. I'll style my hair in the morning, and then it lasts until the next time I wash it, which I love. If there's one thing I am, it's a lazy girl. Or is it strategic? Is it lazy or strategic? I just like my hair to look a certain way with the most little effort possible. Most little? That seems like not the right combination of words. You understand what I'm saying. Same with my makeup. Like, I do my makeup every day. This takes me like 10-ish minutes. I just want to like look as good as possible with the least amount of effort. Okay, so I'm doing my hair. So reading romantasy today. That is what we're doing. I told you yesterday I was going to be starting Spark of the Everflame. I did do that last night. I got 10% in and I freaking love it. I think it's so fun so far. Do I remember enough to tell you anything? No, I don't, because I've started a different book because I haven't been wanting to read with my eyes this morning. So I'm 20% into A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen, okay? So I know that everybody loves Danielle L. Jensen's other romantasy books that she has, I believe, indie published. I can't say that I have had the same experience, but this is on a list for list video. I got it off of loan from my library, so I'm getting through it, okay? So it's about our main character. Can't remember her name because they're all these like Viking sounding names that all kind of, you know, run together. Our main character, she is gifted by a goddess and she is a shield maiden. She has to keep this a secret because she doesn't want to be taken advantage of for her skills. She is married to a guy who also has powers. I don't think he's aware that she has, you know, powers of her own. His power, the power to be really good at catching fish. Love that for him. Not a very nice guy. He's kind of gross and she doesn't want to be married to him, which is grand because one day she gets discovered by the town jarl, I guess, like the head honcho man who like wants to be king. He like wants to be a ruler. After a series of events happens, he basically says, you're gonna be my second wife and you're gonna lead us to victory because of your sweet ass powers. And she's not super psyched about this, but at least she's not gonna be married to that other piece of shit. And such begins our book. The only snag, I guess you could say, the only thing that's a little tricky is that she is very attracted to this guy's son, who is more like in line with her age. She comes across him before she meets the guy that she's marrying, and she's like, damn, this guy's hot. He actually threatens to kill her gross husband, her first husband, so that he can bed her until it's discovered who she is. And then he's like, oh fuck, you gotta marry my dad and not me. But I'm assuming what's gonna happen is he is going to be her bodyguard kind of person situation, and she's very attracted to him, and I think they're gonna get together. She's going to forsake the person that she's married because, like, who gives a fuck about this old man who's trying to use her for her powers? Am I right? Am I right? I'm pretty sure that's the vibe. I look so crazy. This is how I do my hair though. I just like flatten the top of it with a straightener. I curl the pieces at the bottom and it's like done super quick, super easy. I'm reading this book, and is it great? No. Is it terrible? Also no. It's fine. I can really appreciate the creativity and the uniqueness because I don't think I've read a romantasy book even remotely similar. Also, there's gonna be weird lines coming across the screen on occasion. It's the LED lights in here, so I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's also, you know, pretty inventive, which I am appreciating. And overall, I'm just like ready to get through this one so that I can get to the Spark of the Everflame, because that one genuinely is entertaining me. It's kind of reminding me in some ways of the romantasy that I just read. Fuck, what is it called? Powerless? This one's better, I think, so far. It's like really, I think, well written. And I think that's why y'all like it so much. I think there's like some controversy about when the like last book is coming out and whatever. The author keeps changing the dates, but so far I'm enjoying this first book. That's all we really need to know. This was one that was like a runner up, I guess, to be in my romantasy video. I almost picked it, but there were a couple of reviews that gave me pause, so I didn't pick it up. And now I'm picking it up and I'm glad that I did. So I guess I told you already that I'm heating up my toaster oven. I am making a Just Bare chicken fillet and I'm putting it on a high protein, high fiber bun. I think I told you, did I tell you? I think I might have just put this on Instagram. I bought a lot of high protein, high fiber bread from Sola Foods. I think they also sell them at Walmart, but I had seen these advertisements and saw a girl on TikTok talking about how great these bagels are specifically. And they have chocolate chip bagels, which is my favorite flavor. I know that's a little blasphemous. Anyway, I bought the chocolate chip bagels, the blueberry bagels, and some of their hamburger buns because the macros were very similar to the keto Oro wheat thins I was using for my little sandwiches, but like more regular chicken sandwichy. So I was like, I'll give them a try. The buns are fine. They're not like my favorite. The texture is not super moist, but they're fine. The bagels suck. I have not tried the blueberry yet. Maybe if I doctor them like the girl on TikTok does with like cream cheese and cinnamon and a bunch of, you know, sugar, it would be really good. But the chocolate chip chip ones, like they tasted bitter protein powder. It was just not for me, you know? And there's a lot of things that are enriched now with extra protein, and I feel like you really can't taste the protein. Technology is getting better, but for some reason those are just not it, let me tell you. So that was disappointing. I still have like a whole mess of them in my freezer, and maybe Hayden will help me get through them. But making a chicken sandwich, buffalo ranch, it's gonna be delicious, and I think I'm probably gonna pair it with like my little parfait because I have been craving it ever since I didn't have it yesterday. And I guess it's only been a day that I didn't have it. I've been like, ooh, when can I have this again? I don't want to wait for dinner, so I'll probably just have it with my lunch. I think that will be a nice little compliment. A little bit of extra protein, a little bit extra fiber. Again, we getting the fiber in August, okay? I'm obviously in high spirits, in high energy. I sat down today and kind of like reckoned with my content and my list videos for the rest of the year, and I feel like a weight has been lifted. I had 3 list videos that I was working through. One of them I hadn't been working through very much and I wasn't very excited for, so I decided to ditch that one and replace it with the time, you know, one that I was talking about yesterday, the 50 most popular best romances, whatever. Romances to read right now. Basically put all of the list videos in one note in my notes app, and I feel like me. I have been using Notion for the past, I don't know, 6-8 months, and it's just not the same. It's not the same. It's not as easily accessible. I love the little click off feature, and the way that things are organized in the notes app just works better, scratches my brain better than Notion. I think I just need to stick with it, you know what I mean? Like, I've had a system since I started YouTube and it just keeps working for me, so why do I keep trying to change it, you know? I'm back to my notes app bullshit and I'm feeling good about it. I just feel a lot more like centered and focused after doing that. I also had a couple of really, I think, fun ideas for new and exciting content that is not the same old. So yeah, I'm just feeling reinvigorated. I'm feeling good. I took some time after uploading the vlog for today to kind of sit with my feelings, my emotions, and just do some planning. Planning just centers me and makes me feel really good. Planning is always more fun than the execution of things, but I actually think this is going to help me execute the things that I need to even more. So yeah, I also took the time to Libby and cancel some of the holds for books for that list video that I'm not doing, and then replace those with holds for the list video I am doing. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of romance reading on this channel, let me just tell you. And I'm excited for it, for one. So I'm gonna stop my yapping. I'm going to go put that chicken in the oven. I'm surprised my toaster oven hasn't beeped at me yet. Pop back in when I have some more to say about books. I'm gonna let you know how my workout goes. I'm kind of sore. I'm supposed to have a weightlifting day today, so wish me luck. Okay, friends, 2 things. Actually 3 things. First of all, I just got a new matching set in. I know we just talked about matching sets in the last vlog. I saw this top and I was like, I do like a good square neck, and I'm obsessed. I think this is so cute. This is another CRZ yoga set. I got shorts this time. I've never purchased shorts from CRZ before. I have to say, I prefer the Ox Jocks shorts a little bit more just because they're a little thicker. I feel like they'll hold up better over time. These are not bad. They remind me a lot of like the CRZ leggings, but for some reason they just feel a little thinner. Not terrible, but the like pocket that is built in to the shorts, I feel like you can see through the shorts, and I feel like I never have that issue with Lululemon, so just something to point out. And then the top is just this like square neck top. I think it comes down just as far as the top yesterday. I will say, when I pulled it out of the package, I was a little nervous because I was like, I feel like this is a little bra and I don't want a bra. I want like a full tank top, and it is. The only thing is, as I'm sure you can see, the girls are girling, and I personally will not be wearing this to the gym today. I tried it on because I was excited and I wanted to see if it was gym worthy, and it's definitely good for like Pilates or a bar where it's a pretty much 100% female audience. I just don't really want to deal with unwanted attention at the gym. Not that I've ever really been harassed at the gym. There's a first time for everything, and I don't want that first time to be today. Let's put it that way. So yeah, super cute. I really like this, and I will leave links in the description if you are so inclined. I had it in a bunch of different colors. It's been kind of challenging to find colors now that I have like, not a full rainbow, but I have the colors that I really like and stuff. Pink, purple, and blue are like my go-to if I'm gonna pick colors, because those are kind of like in my color season. How do y'all feel about color seasons? I would love to know your thoughts and feelings. I'm not someone who is super militant about it. I kind of just go with what I am drawn to, but I feel like the colors I'm drawn to tend to be the colors that look better on me, except for like my neutrals. Beige is not really great for a dark, is it dark or deep winter? One of those. Not the best for my color palette, but I still will wear neutrals, you know. I go back and forth on it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This is maybe not in my color palette. It's a little bit more of an orangey red, but I like it, so I bought it. That's the first thing. Second thing is, I got another purchase from Amazon in the mail. I bought Hayden a yoga mat because he is going to his first yoga class tomorrow with me, and I'm so excited about it. Here's the thing. Hayden is very particular about his exercise, and by very particular, I mean like he'll try anything and he'll do most things, but he's not super into like traditional forms of exercise, like running, weightlifting, that sort of thing. And that's totally fine. I think that if that is something that does not excite you, you shouldn't do it, because exercise is all about it being something that you can do consistently and that you enjoy. And that's the problem he's had in the past, is like going to the gym doesn't excite him, so he doesn't go that regularly. He is constantly complaining about sitting at a desk all day, and he's like, I want to stretch more. I need to stretch more. I need to, like, you know, I feel like I miss my flexibility. And so I'm like, why don't you literally just go to a yoga class with me? Like that could maybe solve your problems. And he's never done yoga before, so I bought him a mat and we're going. And I bought him a different mat than the one I have, so that if for some reason he doesn't like yoga, I have like another mat that I can try something a little different. If anyone was curious, I have the Manduka Pro. It's like a 6mm mat, and I got him the Pro Light in green because green's his favorite color. So anyway, we're going tomorrow and we'll report back, obviously, or he can report back for you. I'm actually not going to vlog tomorrow. You're going to see a video from me, but it's going to be like a bathroom tour, and it won't be a vlog. It's literally just going to be the Q&A and like the tour of the updated bathroom. But yeah, yoga mat, new clothes, and then I'm 50% into A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of this book, probably because it's so goddamn boring, and I'm just like not into it, which sucks. I really wanted to like this, and the beginning is so promising. Like, this man literally comes up to her and it's like, hey, I find you really sexy and I want to kill your husband. And she's like, you know what, you're sexy too, kill my man. The problem is that everything is so repetitive and so fucking boring. I think when we last spoke, is her name Freya? I feel like that's kind of basic. I don't know if that's actually her name. I'm just making shit up at this point. Our heroine ends up marrying the old man, and she's obviously really attracted to his son, named, they keep pronouncing it Bjorn, but I'm gonna go ahead and call him Baby Bjorn, okay? Anyway, she's attracted to Baby Bjorn, and he is her protector. I guess people in other villages or other places are upset that this old man is married to this woman because she has power that they don't have, and so they're trying to, like, come and kill her. I guess, like, the warriors that she has, like, I don't want to say married into, the warriors for the guy that she married protect her, but she doesn't want to be the only person not doing anything, so she, like, starts doing war shit, and after that happens, after this battle where a ton of people die, she's like, you know what, I want to be strong, I want to be a warrior. Old man's like, yeah, I want that too, that's a good idea, I'm gonna make my son train you. And so they basically, it's like a bodyguard training kind of relationship. It's just not that thrilling, and all of the encounters that we've had, like the war encounters and even the encounters between hero and heroine, I'm just like, yawn. It's just not that exciting. That sucks, because it's supposed to be this, like, I don't know, fast-paced and a thrilling romantasy novel. It's not supposed to be boring, and yet I am yawning. It's not very good, and I should have listened to their reviews. I mean, I would have picked it up anyway because I'm reading it for another video, but it's not all that great. I'm gonna finish it. I'll let you know how I feel about it, and I'll tell you how I feel about A Spark of the Everflame. Is that what the name of the book is? I keep calling it that, and it could not be that. I'll do that when I get back from the gym. Oh, also, Hayden's getting a haircut. Haircut reveal. How are we feeling about it? Ow, fuck. It's got texture, it's got movement. I feel like this isn't really doing it justice, but it's less round, which we like. I did a lot of research into places in Austin that actually like consult with guys on hair, and I don't know, I don't really trust barbers very much. I feel like every place that Hayden's ever been to, they don't know what to do with his hair because it's really fine and sits flat on his head.
Difficult, you know?
It is. And I feel like if you've never had a good haircut, you don't know what to ask for. You don't know what looks like.
I was gonna say, I also don't know what, you know, like that, like that's the typical, you go get a haircut and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know, shorter.
And or like, you should know as the person who's cutting my hair too, like kind of what will look good on me if I like say I don't know. And that just never seems to happen. They just like buzz the sides and cut short. So but I feel like you just really can't tell, but in person he did a good job. The guy that cut Hayden's hair, he like had a 45-minute consultation to like ask you about it.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing, I was there for like 2 hours.
And he didn't use trimmer or whatever on.
He used scissors.
Scissors, yes. Which I like, because I fucking hate when I don't like buzzed hair on pretty much anyone. If you are very, very, very fine and have a really nice head, you can buzz your entire head. And I think that's hot, but I don't really like I don't like fades.
They think they're getting fed, if you were wondering why they keep walking in front of
And
the
you know what? They
camera.
might just be because I kind of want to feed them and then just like be done for the day. You know what I mean? Like
Very fair.
responsibilities done. I'm taking a break, can I just say for the record, from this shit ass book that I'm reading, and I'm instead moving on to Spark of the Everflame. I know I told you I would give you my final thoughts on this fuck ass book, but
Brother.
he has no respect.
Culprit.
It's normally Binky that does that, but today it's Theodore. I still have an hour left of A Fate Inked in Blood. It's just not very good, and I don't want to waste my time reading that with y'all when, like, we could read something fun together. I will be finishing it, though, for the Goodreads reading challenge. Okay, hello, sir. Hello. Do you want to just say hi to everybody? He wants food so bad. POV. Oh, also, this is my outfit at the gym. I didn't wear my...
You're at my gym.
POV, I didn't wear my boobylicious top because I didn't want to. Also, it was good I didn't because there were some, not creepy men, but just like, that probably, you probably would have looked at the breasts, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't blame them, but I wasn't really trying to have that today. You know? So I wore my new Lululemon top. I kind of showed y'all this in the vlog where I was cleaning things. I had like pulled this out of my purse to hang up or like put away. Just like a little roof.
Oh, is this the new one?
Roof and rib, yeah.
Nice, I like
A little
it.
new one. The only bad thing is I don't have a nude sports bra, so I'm just wearing a regular ugly bralette under this. And you can like see the pads, which I don't love, but it's fine. I also got black bean for my tacos earlier. On my green shorts, these are the Ox Jocks shorts from Amazon. I really do prefer these ones to the CRZ. Oh my god, they're all here. They're all here. Pepper's over there. Everybody's ready. So I guess we're gonna make dinner and then I'll be back and give you my thoughts on Spark of the Everflame. I'm extra cozy and I'm ready to talk about Spark of the Everflame. I am really enjoying this. It's about our heroine Diem. She is supposedly immortal, living in this realm that is made up of both mortals and descended. Descended are a product of, I don't know, kindred, I think is what they call them. These like godlike beings with like magical abilities who have coupled with mortals, and that creates descended, right? Descended have different eye colors than mortals. All mortals have brown eyes, and all descended have eyes of different colors depending on their abilities. So we've got, I believe, like some sort of shifter descended who have gold eyes. We've got people with red eyes, pink eyes, blue eyes, whatever. The particular place the Diem lives in has people with blue eyes, and I cannot recall what exactly their abilities are. We haven't really seen them in action. I know that they're not healers, though. That's the one thing that they don't do, or specifically, they don't have healers in their realm, which is where Diem comes in. She is the daughter of one of the town healers, and she heals mortals primarily, but occasionally heals the children descended if they need help. So in the scene that I just read, she is helping some of these mortal children who have been injured, and this sort of raises questions about Diem's parentage. She goes with like an older healer, I guess, to the palace, and this healer's like, wait, bitch, you shouldn't be able to like set bones. Like the descended have like super, super strong bones. You shouldn't have been able to do that by yourself. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Basically, Diem, we believe, is half descended or maybe more. She has white hair, which again is like kind of uncommon, and she has gray eyes, so not brown. She claims, and her family has claimed for years, that her eye color is simply the result of some sort of childhood illness. I don't know why she wouldn't want to claim being a descendant, but I think it's because she has been raised around mortals that she kind of is suspicious of and doesn't really like descended. They're a little bit too hoity-toity. They have like their own part of the realm that they live in, this like really beautiful place. It's really golden and full of color, where she lives in this like, shitty little town that's kind of a hovel. The like main, I guess, plot of the book, the vibes that I'm getting and kind of where we're going with this is that we're going to find out obviously more about Diem's parentage. We're also going to learn more about Diem's mother. So her mother obviously slept with some sort of immortal man, produced Diem. She doesn't tell Diem anything about her parentage. It basically just says, hey, take this powder and it will keep your ascended abilities, I guess, down. They never really talk about it. It's just like, take the powder, whatever. And Diem's kind of stopped doing that since her mother has like disappeared. Her mom was kind of in leagues with the prince of the realm, who Diem has had some contact with and like is kind of annoyed by, and I'm assuming is probably going to be the love interest. Her mom is seen like talking to him one day in like the village, town square, or whatever. Diem kind of spies on them, and then after that, she never sees her mother again. It's been 6 months. She has no idea where her mom is. This is kind of worrisome because her mom made a deal with the crown that if her mom would heal Descended who needed it at the palace, then Diem's little brother Teller could go to the fancy Descended school because obviously like they have better schools there, and it could give him potential of having a better life. So now that mom's gone, that kind of puts everybody in sort of a sticky situation, like who is going to fulfill the requirements, this like contract I guess that's been drawn up, especially since part of that is like Diem's mom doesn't like do her duties, she gets murdered, so I don't know where she is. She's either missing or dead, so that's not exactly great. So far, I'm liking this. I feel like the way that it's written and the way that things are kind of unfolding is interesting. I wouldn't say it's like the most inventive thing I've ever read, but it is different than a lot of other books that I've read. The ways in which it's similar to, you know, Throne of Glass or the Red Queen or whatever, any of the other like many books you could compare it to. I don't think it's like derivative necessarily. It's just like it just happens to share common tropes. And I really like Diem's character. I feel like she is very strong and not too pig-headed. Like, she's not bothersome. I feel like a lot of heroines tend to be kind of annoying in romantasy books, and this one I like totally like her. I'm not really into who I think the hero is going to be. Again, I think his name is Prince Luther, which I'm sorry, Luther's not a sexy name to me. You know, maybe he'll surprise me. Apparently he has like olive skin, raven hair, and these piercing blue eyes because he's a Descended, but we'll see. We also have a love interest, or not even a love interest, but like a current fling that our heroine has, like her childhood best friend. I don't know if it's supposed to be Henri or Henry because it's spelled like Henri, but he is there, and I guess she's about to go on a bang trip with him. Like, he's like, hey, you want to go a couple towns over with me, spend the night? He's like, all right, sure. Of course, you know, she's reminded to make him take the contraceptive tonic, but we'll see where things lead with this. So far so good. 20% in, loving it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna try to get 50% and update you. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it in this video, which really sucks, but of course I will report back on my thoughts and feelings as, you know, as I finish things.
To normalcy.
Hello friends, happy Saturday. I brought this vlog into today because I wanted to get Hayden's thoughts on his first yoga class, and also I'm still reading, so I just figured, you know, we could chat. I guess I could take my sunglasses off. I look like a beet because the class we were in is lightly warm, is what they say. Did you feel like it was lightly warm?
It did feel like 3 p.m. in my office on like a normal day.
It's like in the 80s, I believe, in there.
If we're talking high 80s.
Yeah, like 85 is, I think, how hot they keep it in there. Yeah, so what did you think, I guess, just generally, besides the heat? Like,
I mean, it was fun. Like, I don't really have...
It's fine.
I don't have, like, strong feelings about it. Like, it was good. I know I need it. Like, I've done...
That's why I encouraged Hayden to do it, because he complains that his body is, like, sore from being in the same position all day.
I've done, like, yoga stretches and poses, not in like, an official... There were some time... That was, like, when my... What would you call it? Like, my sedentary life was really starting to take a toll on, like, my hips and stuff like that. It was good. That being said, like, my right hip is, like, a little tight right now. So it was good that we did some loosening exercises. I'm sure that it will feel better later. Didn't necessarily feel the best for like a hand. Well, that's the thing. The stretches themselves, fine. And then I would like go to like sit normally afterwards and I'd be like, oh, that didn't feel great.
Yeah, I was noticing like one of the last poses, the one where like laying down, my hip flexors were starting to like, I don't know, not feel great.
For me, it was like the back of the hip. Other than that, like, I just don't like / understand why I'm sweating the whole time. Like, why is that a thing?
Yeah,
Who likes that? It made me feel like I've been feeling somewhat constantly for the last couple of months, and it's one of my least favorite feelings. It's just being, like, slightly slick and damp.
Yeah, you do get very slick.
Hot.
I think that it's actually very good for your muscles. It's better to, like, stretch your muscles in, like, a warm room. It's not the most pleasant in the moment, I will say. I like yoga. I think that it's a practice that I like to incorporate. That's what I've realized. Like, as I was trying to puzzle through what exactly I wanted my, like, routine and workout schedule to be, I didn't know how much yoga I wanted. And I think, honestly, like, once or twice a week is, like, just enough, like, for me personally. So I like going on Saturdays. It's, like, a nice way to start your weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. I think it's a nice little something to add into the routine, but yeah, it's not something that I like necessarily want to do every day. Shout out to people who do. I think for me, the nature of yoga poses are the same every time, kind of. Like, you can do different flows or whatever, but I don't know. It's a limited amount of things that you can do in a traditional yoga class, so.
That's the thing. I would be 100% down to do it every day, not at 85 degrees. You know,
right,
like something in more of like literally just like 5 degrees less than that, you know, like if it were like 80, like we're talking like room temperature, I'd be perfect with it. And that
it surprises me
said,
that
like,
this is the thing that's like
I'm fine. Well, I'm fine if I'm sweating. That doesn't bug me. What bugs me is like the room temperature being the thing that's making me sweating and not like my exercise, you know? Why am I not just like doing this outside at this point, you know? It's like the same without the sunburn.
That's, yeah, fair enough. Did you like your eucalyptus towel?
Sure. I thought she said it was lavender today.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, it did smell a little different. Like
yeah,
a little sharper.
She said lavender towel. I liked it because I could put it over my face whenever the heater kicked on, and then I didn't feel the heater until she was like, all right, when you're ready, sit up. And then I sat up and my towel came off my face and I was like, good God.
I'm glad we did it together. I thought that was like fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do the rest of them with you. Like, I'm not like,
we bought him,
I
like,
hated this.
A 6-pack because they were doing a sale for like a 6-pack of classes, so
yeah.
Got him to do it with me. I guess, you know what, this will be the final clip. Let me tell you my 50% thoughts on Bark of the Everflame and like kind of what's going on, and then I can go about my day. I have 2 videos to film, edit, and upload, so, you know, I want to be smart. Oh, and that's not including this. Honestly, I'm very much enjoying this book. At this 50% mark, our heroine, I'm gonna turn the AC down. Sorry y'all if I had to listen to that, but like, we're hot, so it is what it is. 50% mark, there has been sort of a turning point, and our heroine, she's been on the fence as to what she wants to do. If she wants to like take up her mother's contract and kind of work at the palace to make sure that her brother can get the education that he needs to get or wants to get, that she wants him to get specifically. Like love interest, Henry, whatever the fuck we're calling him. I don't even know if we call him love interest. Her current beau has been talking about how he is a part of the resistance. She kind of finds out, he explains it to her, and it's a band of mortals who have been upset basically that their world has been overrun by these descended people, because before the kindred came and made the descended, it was just mortals in this land. People are banding together and are planning on attacking and, you know, defending, whatever. She's been hesitant to necessarily do that because, again, she's like not sure if she should work for them or if she should try to save her brother, or like not save her brother but get him that education. But some shit happens, some shit goes down where she sees the true nature, what she thinks is the true nature of the descended, and she's like, fuck these people, I'm gonna be a part of the resistance. And that's kind of where I'm at this 50% mark. And honestly, I'm intrigued. The one thing I'm a little like annoyed by, and it's maybe stupid to be annoyed by, I think I told y'all that she is like a descended in hiding. I think we can all see that from the beginning of the book. I don't think that's a secret, but at the same time, she is kind of unaware of it. She keeps claiming she's not a descended. It's very obvious to everyone that she is. Like, people who observe her powers, like the things that she can do, the voices that she's hearing, the visions that she's having, it's clear that she is a descended. And yet I think that's going to be a reveal in the book, and it just feels silly when you're setting it up like this. Like, if you're going to use it as a reveal, maybe don't make her have like white hair and gray eyes when everybody else has brown eyes. It just feels a little goofy. So that's my take on that. But otherwise, I'm liking it. I will say, I know I was talking often about how I think that she is a fun character and she doesn't bother me. She's kind of annoying. She is kind of annoying. I will state for the record. And I think the annoyance that I'm having again is because she is just like kind of not seeing the fact that she is descended, but it's fine. Or half descended. Oh, that's another thing I should point out, like, that's come into play. Even though the descended are from mortals banging kindred, I guess if descended bang mortals and create half-breeds, that doesn't make any sense. But I'm like, y'all are half-breeds to begin with. What does this fucking matter? We're pretty sure that she has a human mother and a descended father, but given how strong her powers are, that doesn't make a lot of sense. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, anyway, those people are executed. If you are found to have descended mortals to bang, yeah, that baby's gonna be... And that is part of the conflict in the middle of the book. So, good times to be had by all. I actually am enjoying this book. I will finish it, and I'll report back on my final thoughts on this book, and is it Fate, Inked, and Blood on whatever day that I post that vlog, right? You're gonna see the bathroom stuff before you see that, but you'll see it. You'll see it eventually. We're gonna head home. I need lunch. I am hungry.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I'm starving like Marvin.
I had a little protein drinky.
I didn't.
A couple hours ago, and so my appetite has awakened the beast. On that note, love y'all so much. See you in the next one.